welcome. Welcome, my friends, to Roguecraft. Specifically, let's play Roguecraft. I'm your host, Laularu, and I am going to be probably really sad. So, the reason I'm doing this is because I hate myself. That's pretty much all there is to it. So the way we're doing this is I'm starting up a world on hardcore, and I guess debug mode F3 is not kosher? I've been playing with debug on, but I'll get used to not having it. The reason I have it on mostly is because I like to be able to see which areas are properly lit and which ones are not without having to sit down and manually count out all the things, and oh my god, it's such a pain in the butt. So what happens is I create a world, and I'm just going to rename this one So I've been trying to ascend a character for a while. This is the 19th run that I will be attempting. It is the first run that you will see. I've done this before. I have not succeeded. So we're playing on hardcore mode, which is basically like regular Minecraft, except that if I die even once, the world explodes. Literally, that happens. And by literally, I mean I have to delete the world because it won't let me get back in. There are ways you can cheat and get back in, but that's cheating, and no, I'm not doing that. The other thing is that in order to win the game, I have to kill the Ender Dragon, and clear out a Guardian Temple, and create and then destroy the Wither and build a beacon. If I can pull all that off without dying, then I win Roguecraft. As mentioned, this is try 19. Let's do the thing. So the first thing that needs to happen is I need to hit escape. Because I need to let the world render. This will very likely be edited out in the future, but I'm leaving this in here basically to show that, hey, my computer is made of shit and garbage. So. Oh, I also should turn around and let some stuff load off in the distance. That is some hilly terrain. That's a desert! Well. Alright, I've got taking inventory already, so yeah, we're still loading. This is very laggy. Alright. Wow, yeah, loading in a new chunk kinda makes everything flip out a bit. Alright, I see horses all over the place, that's nice. I don't need those. Horses, maybe, actually. They might drop leather. I don't remember if horses drop leather. Chicken! Chicken! I wish for you to come with me. So, that get us that much closer to sustainability. There's a beach down there. This place looks like it could be fun. There's a pile of chickens down there. God, I'm gonna be so quiet. It doesn't help that I haven't actually recorded a Let's Play in a while. And there's a lot of Minecraft that gets cut. If I have any respect for your time. Oh my. Well then. Life just got interesting real freaking fast. I'm gonna need to do a run and just mow all the grass, because grass pisses me off. Is that another one? There's another pool of lava down there. Ew. This is acceptable. I'm fine with having lava right out of the gate. I will definitely not complain. I need to be sure not to jump in it. But other than that, it's a pretty great find. It's kind of funny. While you need the Diamonds achievement to get the Go to the Nether achievement, you don't need diamonds to go to the Nether, you just need iron. You need a grand total of 3 iron. It helps to have more for obvious reasons, but you technically only need 3. You need to build a bucket. Once you have a bucket, you have the ability to cast obsidian. So you go grab a lava source and some water, and you make an obsidian portal, and then you go, and then you probably die, because zombie pigmen suck. Who laid an egg down there? Doesn't matter, because I'm not going down there to grab it. So that is very much a desert over there. With sugarcane! Gimme, 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 gimme! I'm gonna lag like crazy while it loads in new chunks, but I don't even care. I knocked the render distance down a little bit. I'm actually gonna switch off of the things here real quick. I just gotta cross this little river here. This is a river, right? I'm pretty sure this is a river, not an ocean. I'm gonna take some cactus, because it's just a good thing to have. I'll also probably pick up a few sand, but not a ton, because there's a desert here. I have no great lack of supply. Well, I'm just running around and grabbing cactuses and sugarcane, so now I can start a couple of farms. The cactus are going to be good for home defense, because, and I know they updated the AI in the 1.8 release. This is version 1.8.7 for those people who are watching my videos in the great future beyond. But I know that in the past, definitely, mobs were really dumb about banging their heads against cactus and then dying. So it's a pretty good defense system. It's also a garbage disposal that will merely injure you as opposed to ending your life. So I'm going to grab some sand to plant the cactus on. Just enough. I don't need a ton. I'm going to grab enough cactus. Pretty sure I've got enough. What is over there? Oh! That's fun! Actually, I think I would rather not dump the sand into the lava. I would rather collect it out of there. So I'll deal with that when I deal with it. So there's the mountain. I guess that's a little cave in the sand. We're getting way the hell off from where I want to live, though. I want to go back over to Chicken Town, McGooberheim's, and I would prefer to also have access to some sheep. I just need a couple. Holy, what is this? A goddamn chasm. Okay then. Okay, that is sandstone down there. Yikes. And then along here is this little tunnel running all over the place. Well, we've got some places to go exploring. For the time being, though, I need to make like a tree and get out of here. Because it's about to be nighttime, and when nighttime happens, monsters come out. And monsters kill you. And I really do not have an effective way to not die. Would prefer to have some sheep at this point, but it's not strictly necessary. Oop, careful, don't drop in the gorge. There's some exposed iron there. What is that? Why is that? That's a safety hazard. That's just wrong. Yeah, any minute now, dudes are gonna start spawning, and when that happens, I suddenly have a very bad day. So I'm going to ignore the horses and go back to my semi-defensible lava pits. Oh my god, a pumpkin. Okay, those are all horses. Oh boy. Way the hell off in the distance down there. Put my crosshair over him. It's a zombie, and he's standing next to a spider, and that's a horse, not a skeleton, but I'm gonna definitely get the hell out of Dodge now. So, since I didn't find any sheep, here is what happens. Zombie sneaks up behind me. That's what happens. Buzz off! Buzz off! Wow, he takes up a lot of hit points. Yikes! No! You can't do that! You cannot do that! You may not do that thing! It's easier if I had any wood, which I don't. Oh god, no! Nope! Those explode! Where'd he go? Where'd the little asshole run off to? Doesn't matter, I'm safe. So, here's how this works. I hit E to bring up with my inventory. This will allow time in game to pass while I am not necessarily having the window open. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I'm gonna wait for the sun to come up and burn most of the monsters. Zombies and skeletons are the big deal right now. And skeletons especially because they are archers and it sucks, but they will burn to death when the sun comes up. Spiders won't pick a fight with you while the sun is up. Creepers, which are that green thing that I ran away from, those will still come after you and blow up, but they won't spawn, which means you're pretty much safe. And then, the other thing that spawns on the overworld is Endermen, and those will always leave you alone unless you stare at them in the face or punch them. And I have no intention of doing either of those things, so I'm gonna make me some pumpkin seeds. And I've got sugarcane, and there are chickens up back where I started. So, I'm going to use that to harvest their eggs, and I can start growing pumpkin pie, which will keep me from starving to death, which is bad. You also don't naturally regenerate hearts unless you're at or close to full hunger, which I am not, since I've been running around and doing things. So I'm gonna need to cook up a bunch of pumpkin pie. That'll be fun. But these are all tasks that I will do later. So I personally think this is fine for an initial episode. I might tack on a little bit of extra content once the monsters go away, but what's going to happen basically is I'm going to go and set up a little tiny garrison by the chickens. I'm going to pen up the chickens so they can't run away, and then I'm going to close that area off. Then I'm going to go find a tree. I only need one tree. I'm going to build my first tools. I will gain access to more tools. I will start cultivating trees. And we're going to have a good time. But until then, I need to sit in this box. Yeah! Oops. I fucking punched a creeper, thought he was out of range, he done blew up. His buddy's still here! Fortunately, I can kind of cheese them. Oh, now the zombies are coming out to play. Nope. Never mind. No. Oh, I was not out of range. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. This does not work. Oh, God, no. No, we hide now. There. So right now it's fucking dark. I am very badly off in the health department. So this is why most of my runs okay, no. This is why all of my runs so far have failed. No, that's not accurate. All of my runs so far have failed, obviously, or I wouldn't be doing another one. The reason most of them failed is because I ordered a pair of pants that I did not have enough balls to fill, and I bit off more than I could chew, and now you can see that I've only got 2 hearts left, which is bad. Because I took stupid risks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait in this dark hole where hopefully nothing can spawn on top of me and make me sad. Yep. That's what we were waiting for. Sound of monsters burning to death. And that is the sound of a zombie burning alive. So that should mean I'm mostly safe. I'm gonna not be here anymore. Should probably look around and see if they dropped any bones, but I really don't care. There should be some chickens around here. Where have my chickens gone? Chickens, where have you gone? I see a chicken! I see another chicken! This is technically all I need. All I need is 2 chickens, and I can create an army. Because Minecraft does not model incest. This is a diverse landscape, let me say this much. So, I need to take this chicken down, and he gets to play with the other chicken. Ah, a zombie burned to death here and dropped rotten flesh. That's good. I can use that as emergency health restoration, which I might need to do here. Now, the problem with rotten flesh is it makes you sick. So your hunger will drain for a while after you've eaten it. You're not supposed to, but it's a nice emergency let's not die measure. And that's really all I'm concerned about at this moment. So the next thing is I'm going to mow down a bunch of this grass, because it pisses me off. probably going too far down, but I kind of want some riverside property. Just so I can start harvesting sugarcane, because I don't have the ability to move, to create buckets of water to move them. So irrigation is not really a thing that I can do right now. And sugarcane has to be grown directly next to water, which is why it can be difficult to find sometimes. And all crops do better if they're near some water, so it is to my benefit to do that farming shit near the water. I'm also going to grab these flowers. They're not useful. I will probably throw them into either lava or a cactus, which annihilates all items instantaneously. But it's still happening. Oh, there's a little puddle right here that I can avail myself of. Also some gravel. I will explain gravel in detail soon. For the moment, though, this place is mine. I own it. I'm building walls around it. I am going to assign the chicken to live here. Yeah. So the good news is chickens swim very slowly, so if I put them in the water, that will give me enough time to run around and bulldoze. Oh my god! No! No, 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 no! That's a huge-ass cave. Most caves are not huge-ass sized. This one is. I'm going to declare a part of the area to be... I'm going to seal off the open breaches. I'm going to make an area that could open up into the giant-ass cave, but I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to seal it off, and remember that it's there, but not do anything about it. The chickens should not be able to get out, except for this one that did. So you need to come with me. I finished mowing some of this grass, but, come with me, Mr. Chicken. Come with me, Mr. Chicken. Chickens eat seeds. Seeds also grow into wheat, which most other animals eat, but chickens can just eat the raw seed. Because it's like bird feed, I guess, is the joke. This chicken needs to follow me into the river, though, if it wants, there's a little pond down here, if it wants to live. So, I really need to go grab that iron that I saw in the desert. Where's the sun at? It's getting close to sundown, but I've got enough time to get some work in. What I basically want to do is seal off this little part of the world that I just decided I own, and keep dudes out. As far as I know, monsters cannot spawn inside of water, so if I make sure that the only available... The problem is that they would still be able to spawn on top of any walls that I raise. So I really need to go grab just some wood. Not a lot, but enough to keep safe. I need to stop obsessing myself with the grass. Just trim some of these off for OCD purposes. I'm actually gonna... And then I'm gonna trim a bunch of this. See, if I just kinda do this thing, added benefit of collecting the gravel, but I'm gonna make sure that no monsters can spawn in here. They will unfortunately still be able to get in from outside. I need to deal with that. And that is gonna require light or some kind of resource that I don't have right now. I'm gonna have to go out and get a thing. First thing on my list right now is wood. So, I'm gonna hop this, put a block back. Where was a nearby tree? I only need one, and I'm gonna pave over that immediately. And there should be one more, like, single block. There was another one. Here's the hole. There. So... if I just do this... yeah. We're not going down there yet, but we're making a mental note that it exists. Now, I really need that tree. Like, I'm gonna sprint for it, is how badly I need it. And now I can't sprint because my hunger dropped too low. I just need a tree. Where is there a tree? I fucking saw a tree over by the desert and... cows? These are useful to have. I'm going to remember that they're here. But I can't take advantage of them yet because I don't have a good way to relocate them, and also it's getting dark. Monsters are going to start spawning again. This is not good. I only need the one fucking tree. I see skeletons plural. This is not good. This is, on a scale from 1 to not good, very bad. Does that horse have a saddle on it? No. Some skeletons over there I don't want to mess with. Ugh, so many skeletons. I just want to remind everyone I'm at 3 hearts. Monsters do several hearts of damage per hit. How much depends on the monster. This is a security hazard. I think I just saw Yep, that's a spider! I would like to kill a bunch of those when I'm not in danger of ripping in pepperoni. Yeah, that's where I saw the trees over there, so I need to get over there and chop down a tree. Once we get out of this little situation, this little opening stage here, I will be a lot safer up until the point... Oh, there are some bones from skeletons. This will come in handy. I'll be a lot safer up until the point where I decide to start doing stupid things. But I will have the ability to basically just park myself. If I'm lucky, I'll get an apple off one of these oak trees. Oak trees sometimes, very rarely, spit out apples. I just got wood! I need to periodically check to make sure that nobody's sneaking up on me. Someone's sneaking up on me! Zombies are bad at swimming. There. I think I have enough wood. I was hoping for an apple, but... Yeah, no, I'm gonna punch these zombies. I think I just heard another one spawn because I punched him. There's a very rare percentage. They're just like monsters spawn periodically, but beyond that, there's also a percentage that every time you hit a zombie, it might spawn a friend to come to its aid. But right now, I got what I was looking for. Oh my god, no. I don't want to deal with any of this. You know what? I'm just going to murder this chicken right now. Because I have more chickens at home. And I need to kill this chicken and eat its flesh. So that I don't die of starvation before I get home. It's bad to eat raw chicken for a couple reasons, but I don't have a choice. I'll risk salmonella before I risk outright starvation. Oh, where the fuck do I go? Here's the problem now. I don't remember which way will get me back home. Come on, stupid chicken. Let me eat your flesh. Thank you. So now I gotta cross this river and the desert, which means I'm going around that witch over there, because those things can poison you, and it sucks a lot. Here's the iron I found. Take the rugged terrain. Some zombies coming to say hi. I don't want what they're selling. Abscond. As long as I consistently look around and make sure that nobody's aggroed, I should be fine. Probably gonna make another little hovel. Actually, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Is that that's a horse. Okay, yeah, actually, no. No, I'm gonna do the thing that I said I was gonna do, that I didn't actually say. You chicken, come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Evidently, you don't want to live. Okay, now you do. Give me your egg. because that'll be helpful. Oh my god, no! No, I know what's happening. I'll push that sucker in the lava. He's gonna have a bad day. Oh, I can't! Oh god, and I'm getting shot at by a skeleton. Nothing about this is fine. Everything is terrible. I am not safe here, but I'm safe enough. So the first thing I need to do is build a bench. After that happens... I need to not drown. So I need to check around and make sure that nobody's coming in to ambush me. Okay, it looks like sunrise is happening. That's really good. I need 2 tools above all else right now. A pickaxe and a plow. Think we're safe-ish. You know what, I'm gonna eat one of these raw chickens. This is what we're looking for right now. We are looking for stone. I'll take iron, though. Okay, I might have just saved the run. So what's going to happen is I'm going to mine out some amount of stone. It doesn't need to be a huge amount, but I need a certain amount of it for what I plan on doing. That's not quite enough. There's some gravel here. I can't mine out the iron with this wooden pickaxe because it's not tough enough to break through it. So I gotta make a stone pickaxe. I don't want to do that right now, though. I've got something more important in mind. So the other tool I needed that was of utmost importance is a hoe. I'm going to jump out here. I'm going to plant some seeds that'll grow some wheat. And I want to grow a couple of pumpkins. And I want to grow some sugar cane. The other thing is I want to take my one tree and plant that sucker in the ground. Whew. Now the other thing I want to do, not with gravel, is I want to make a furnace. How are my achievements looking? I'm just gonna fill in the non-gravel squares below the water there. So I'm going to deploy the furnace here. Oh, the other thing the reason I wanted the bones is I can turn them into bone meal, and I can use bone meal to rapidly accelerate the growth of a crop. It will still take me a couple to get where we need to be. Also, I'm gonna do a thing here. You two, go have chicken sex. Make a baby. That's incredibly important for me right now. Oops! Don't jump on crops, or they will become uprooted. It's bad when that happens. There, now I have some wheat. Now I have some more wheat. How much do I have? 2. That's not ideal, but it will allow me to grab those cows from earlier. I should have made a pumpkin, though. Is what I should have done. So now I'm going to try and hatch some of these eggs. Oh, I got one! There's like a 10% chance when you throw an egg that a chicken will come out of it. And I got a couple chickens. I'm extremely happy right now. So I'm saving these wood planks for something later. I should use the bone meal on the tree. You know, that would keep monsters out. Alright, so I'm going to take this pickaxe and I'm going to go digging again. Not a whole hell of a lot, but the idea is I'm going to run this pickaxe until it's almost broken. Then I'm going to burn it. And when I burn it, I can make charcoal, which I can use to make more charcoal out of wood, which will allow me to make torches and will allow me to more efficiently burn some food, like, say, chickens. More iron. That's pretty awesome. That's good, though. I'm gonna bail out right now. Get the heck out of this pit. This tree needs to grow and give me things. Make me a charcoal. Now, I want 8 more wood so that I can burn them and make 8 more charcoal before I use up this 1 piece of charcoal. Which means I'm probably going to be standing around and conserving energy. I'm also gonna... The main reason flowers are kinda helpful is because you can turn them into dyes. They're not helpful, but... Hey! Ooh, the breeding timer has not yet elapsed. However, I can feed a whole bunch of seeds to these chickens to make them grow up faster. And since I have approximately a butt-ton, I tossed out a stack when I was running away from skeletons. That will be gone now, so I can probably go back and grab it. So I will. If it's still there. Might be, might not be. In any event, I can chop all these. Yay, the tree grew! Oh my god, okay. So, first of all, no, I'm gonna sit on this egg because I might get a pumpkin. Chop this tree down. Now, the leaves will break on their own over time, and I might get an apple out of it, and that's what I'm hoping for, but more importantly, I can make me some sticks. So I'm going to do the following. I will make a sword, so I can murder things. I will make a pickaxe made out of stone, so that I have a pickaxe and also can go get iron. The other issue, though, is I'm still at 1 hunger bar. There, sapling, that's what I needed. We plant that back in the ground. Come on, apple, I need an apple, or I'm gonna starve to death. Shit. Got another sapling, though, which is fine. That goes over here. So what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna take out my sword, and I'm gonna just murder some of these chickens. The others are gonna... The reason I haven't murdered the babies is because they don't drop anything. I have to wait for them to grow up before they'll drop anything at all. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna stick this charcoal in the oven, I'm gonna stick this chicken in the oven. And it will cook. Now, cooking the chicken does two things. It makes it restore a lot more hunger, and it prevents you from getting salmonella, which is basically the same hunger effect from the rotten flesh. So, every time I ate a raw chicken, I was gambling getting hunger, which could have killed me, because I was so low. But, I'm gonna eat all my chicken right now, and start regenerating health, which I need badly. Oh my god, that was harrowing. I think that is the roughest start I've had. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some torches. And that shit is going up on my wall at pretty regular interval. I need to make these bigger walls. Because the whole point of these walls is dudes, with the exception of spiders, can't climb them. So make me a little ditch. In the near future, I will be able to create a moat out of lava that will burn assholes to death if they try to get into my house. So that will be fun. But until I have the ability to do that, and we've already got zombies showing up. Oh my god, and he punched me! Well then! Come at me, bro! Get wrecked! You little piece of shit. Actually, I don't even need that there. Let's hope no more zombies show up while I'm fortifying the perimeter here. So torches, the way monster spawns work in this game is, oh my god. No, that's not how that works. Don't shoot me while I'm on the roof! Whew! Okay, we're safe now, except from spiders, but I'll deal with that later. So, now that I have a moment to explain things. The way monsters spawn in this game is each square in the game has some amount of light. It starts at 0 if there's no light and can go all the way up to 15 from direct sunlight, or I believe glowstone is the only thing that produces max light, although jack-o'-lanterns might. Torches produce light level 14 in the source that they're in, and light diminishes by 1 step for every block orthogonally away from the light source. Monsters on the overworld spawn if the light level is 7 or less. They might spawn at 8, I don't think so, but it's possible. So you put torches at proper spacings, and dudes don't spawn in that area. What this does is this keeps monsters from spawning on top of the wall, and then they can't climb over the wall, and I'm not going to be harassed by terrible things. Which is pretty alright, because terrible things are terrible, and I don't like being harassed by them. I'm also using this opportunity to retrieve some gravel that is currently underwater. I believe I could drain the water, but I would prefer not to. There. I will work on salvaging the rest of the gravel at a later date, but right now I've got an even floor, and that pleases me. My trees have probably grown by now, I think. Let me check. That one hasn't not grown yet, and I can't see the other one. Oh, there's a skeleton outside. I'm gonna block the door off. No, we're gonna stare at the moon, because I'm pretty sure staring at the moon actually makes it to daytime faster, because the game knows you don't want to do anything. But I'm gonna end this episode here. So we will pick up at dawn on the next day, and I will continue to farm, and we're going to start building up our resources and establish our base a little bit. It's going to be good times. The big milestone of the next episode is that iron down there in my little cobblestone cave. I'm going to get to dig that up. And oh baby, let me tell you about the things you can do with iron. There's a lot. It's kind of amazing.